Welcome back to the channel, and today we have, there's that one. So today we have a little look into our fish room, starting off with our custom 150. This is a 150-gallon Amazon biotope tank, meaning that it is modeled to look like the Amazon River. Starting off, we have a couple of different geophagus subspecies, several cory catfish subspecies, electric blue acara. There's a gourami in here somewhere, as well as some apistogramma species. Sorry that they're all right here looking. They see the food over there and they're hungry, they want to get fed. But we have just some regular sand from Home Depot, a log that we pulled out of the creek, some rocks that we pulled out of the creek, plants that we took out of the bar ditch. The only plants I bought was this hydro right here in the back and right here. But other than that, the moss grew naturally from the creek bed and everything else. So overall, this tank cost us full setup about $100. We also got the filtration system whenever we bought the tank for $100 as well, which includes 2 FX6 filters and a hang on the back filter on top just to add some aeration to it. But overall, we have some just regular old lights, and then we have this Hydra grow light that helps the plants grow and get nice and full. But the species that we have in here, we have some geophagus redhead topahos. We have some Congo tetras. Those are from Africa. Those aren't from the Amazon. But everything else you see here, that other than the gourami as well, are from the Amazon River or tributaries near it. So we have these guys, which is the redhead topahos. We have geophagus finny, and we have geophagus windmilleri. We also have green cories, elegant cories somewhere in here. There's also some stir-by cories. But overall, that's just a little brief look at what we have so far. So just a little overview of each species. This is a geophagus redhead topahos. They come from the Orinoco River and other tributaries in the Amazon. They aren't fully colored up yet because they're still a little young, but overall, they have some color showing on the fins, which we can actually go ahead and put up a photo of how they look as adults. These guys are some of my favorites. They're about 4 to 6 inches long. Sorry, Tim's being crazy. And I actually have 5 of these in here. I got more of these because they're a little bit smaller than the other subspecies that we have in here. And they're obviously just one of my favorites. They get this really bright orange head as adults. We also have these windmilleri, which aren't very colorful now, but as adults they'll be like an emerald green with bright red fins with like a lot of long finnage off the top of them. And they get pretty big, about 8 to 10 inches, as well as the, where are they? Right here, the geophagus finny are kind of like a cotton candy blue with some red, and they're going to be kind of striped and striated throughout, as well as the fins, and they get really long finnage as well, about 8 to 10 inches. Then moving on here to the Congo tetras. These guys are just like complete iridescence. They come from Africa, but I just had to put them in here because they kind of fit in well. They match the water parameters pretty well, and they're able to tolerate the higher temperature of 82 inside this tank. And we also have some electric blue acaras. These guys are a man-made version of the blue acara, which occurs in the same waters and near the same area as the geophagus. They're just like super bright baby blue everywhere. We have a pair actually spawning in the back right now, but there's 3 total, 2 males and 1 female. So these guys have actually spawned for me 3 times. They're back here in this cave right here. You can't really see them too well. We'll try to get some B-roll footage of them and the babies as well. Half of their spawn is actually living at cameraman Tim's house, getting raised up as well for us to sell. So if you're interested in buying some, let us know. And overall, we also have some cories. We have green cories, elegant cories, as well as stir-by cories, which for some reason decided to just be completely hiding right now. But the green cories are down here. They're kind of like a muted gray tan color with a green stripe throughout. The elegant cories are like a light tan with like some little black striations. So the stir-by cories are white and black spots with bright orange fins, and they're absolutely beautiful. I really love those. That's my favorite species of cory other than Venezuelan cories. I don't know why they won't come out. I wish they would to show y'all, but we'll try to get some B-roll. If we can't, we're gonna end up putting like a little picture up to show y'all what they look like. And that's, I think, one more species in here. Where is he at? Right here. This guy right here is a snakeskin gourami. He was actually a rescue. We had him living outside in our pond for over a year. He was about this big. He ended up getting as you can see, pretty big. We brought him inside due to a freeze last winter that we had, like a freak freeze, and we popped him in here and he just never left. But yeah, hope you all enjoyed the video, and we'll get to the next tank here shortly.
Hi, this is my big tank.
So we're back here again with Paisleys tank, which is a 20-gallon long that she has pretty much scaped and picked the species to her liking. It's kind of a smorgasbord of all kinds of fish and frogs and just about anything you could think of. We're gonna show them in a second. Okay? Okay. So starting off, she has about 10 or so platies in there. Somewhere around 8 to 10. She has 3 guppies, 2 cory catfish, 2 coolie loaches, as well as 2 African dwarf frogs and 6 pea puffers. She kind of just goes wild and picks stuff, and we try to help her pick stuff that works well, and we just kind of have her kind of make it to her liking and her imagination, and try to educate her about all the fish that are in here.
You give me another tank.
Another tank?
No, chip.
Oh.
Cue Tim with the chip.
Cue Tim with the chip. Let's tell the camera, can I have a chip?
Can I have a chip?
Say please.
Please.
Oh, good
Good
job.
job.
Good signing.
Tell them about Mila. Who's Mila?
Her.
What is she?
What's your name, Mila?
What is she?
Here's a chip.
A cat?
She's an ocelot.
Koala? Are you an ocelot?
So this is one of our albino cories that we have. There's 2 in here. They're just like the ones in our big tank, but just albino. They, I think, are usually the green cory, but they have found an albino strain within them that allows them to produce these. And here we have one of 2 African dwarf cloth frogs. These are fully aquatic frogs that live their whole life in water. They are a great species to keep because they get along with most other fish, and they are really easy and hardy and easygoing. We have 2 of them that are Paisleys' absolute favorite fish in this tank. Here we have some guppies. The one you see at the bottom of the screen is a tequila sunrise guppy, and the other one, I'm not sure what kind it is. It's just very, very high yellow, more than the camera can really catch and pick up, but it's really, really high yellow with a purple stripe down the back. So this is one of our several celestial pearl danios we have in here. This is one of my personal favorite fish, as well as Paisleys Popo's favorite fish, because it looks a lot like a brook trout. They're really, really fun to keep, and they're super, super inquisitive with their environment. So these guys are some of the mixed platies that we have. They're kind of considered mutt platies because they're just a mixture of a bunch of different kinds, and they're not really a set kind. There's a bunch of different ones in here. I think there's about 10 of them, and we're hopefully expecting some babies soon. And here we have a female Gardnerite killie. There are several of these in here, and every one in here except for one is actually ones that we produced ourselves here. We've had these guys going in a small little breeding colony for about a year to 2 years now, and they seem to be doing really, really well for us. This is a female, and the males, of course, the pretty ones, are nowhere to be found. But we have 3 females and 3 males right now. And this teeny tiny little speck here is a pea puffer. We have, I believe, 6 of these in here, and most people say they're not good community fish, but they do just fine in our little community that we have right here. I think what allows them to do well is that we have them with a lot of hiding places for them within the rocks, the wood, and the plants. And a lot of times they kind of just hide, and if they don't, they kind of just come out, patrol, chill out for a little bit, and then they'll go back into their hiding spot.
Dude.
Say thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.